positive at half time, Anthony?
Yeah, I thought we were on top of the game at that point, but the first 15 minutes of the second half just blew us away.
It was only a brief period, really, was that 8-minute window there, get 3 tries.
Well, it was enough though. It was brief, but it was just some poor defence in the middle, and that was the night. And we kept coming and kept trying to get back into the game, but they were too good.
Is that the positive you take out of it? I mean, it could have been anything after that sort of start in the second half.
Oh, I mean, it was, I suppose it's a positive, but it was a very big negative, that 8 minutes. So, we were well on top of the game. We just, we just went out and a couple of things against the run of play as well, but we just weren't strong enough there defensively early in that second half.
Do you think it was a bit of a barometer of where you stand? I mean, obviously, no Hodges, no Maguire, but they sort of went up again when they needed to.
Yeah, they did, yeah. No, just too good for them. I thought in the first half it was obviously a real contest, and we'd weathered some early pressure from it and come back, and particularly defensively, I thought we were well on top of it. But that first 15 minutes of the second half, we just let them go, and it's a good lesson for us. But they were obviously very good. Inglis made us pay there a few times.
How do they compare with other teams you come up against this year?
They're a great side. Particularly with him at the back, they can roll forward and be patient, and when he's receiving the ball, no matter where he's receiving the ball, whether it's returning one of our kicks off his try line or coming onto the back of some of their play, he's just he's just very hard to handle. Where they, I thought, the Storm were, probably still the best team we played this year, but they're right up there.
In the middle, pack forward,
they were a lot tougher than us tonight. We weren't tough enough at all. We probably weren't tough enough last week, but the Tigers, with a lack of numbers and a lack of players, we snuck through with a win. We got found out tonight. We didn't match them at all in the middle. I think that's where the battle was won tonight. We let them roll through us too easily, and gave them piggybacks out of their end, and gave them every opportunity to attack our line. And that's something we need to work on, and get a bit of mongrel in us, and really want to fight to win games.
2 guts and charge downs by you. Is it frustrating when it turns into just more possession?
One I didn't mean. I tried to stop the field goal, but the other one probably should have got my hand out of the way. I made the team defend 3 sets of 6 in a row after that, so I was just trying to do my job for the team and trying to do something to try and turn the tide and try and get us on the front foot. But it just seemed like everything we tried tonight it wasn't working for us. But I'm going to sit here and make excuses. It's going to take a lot of, well, not a lot, but it's going to take a bit of hard work over this next week to get back on track and get back to playing some good and some winning football.
Sam, how far do you think you're off? You've been in front of Melbourne, you've been in front of Manly, been in front of these blokes. How far do you think you're up from there? I guess those top top three, yeah.
We know deep down and we have a belief in ourselves that we can beat them. We just have to make sure that we produce those performances and make sure they're an 80-minute performance. You know, we've shown that we can stick in there for periods of time. Don't worry, we'll get there. We're not too worried or stressed about it. Right now, we continue to work hard every week, and we've got a process at the moment. We'll continue to do that and to work through it. We'll have our time to shine.
All done?
Just Sammy, GI, where's he for you as player in the game? Is he the best running around at the moment?
Probably form-wise, yeah. There's some freakish number ones that play in our competition. Himself, Billy Slater, Matty Bowen. I'm happy and pleased they're all Queenslanders, but he's playing some fantastic footy, and I think he's really found a home at fullback. The more he can get his hands on the ball, the more he can do. And that's what happened tonight. He punished us and